Hold up. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today's video is definitely going to be a little bit different. We also got some background music, which I don't know. It wasn't my first choice, to be honest. But I wanted something in the background for this video. Also, join me while I eat. Try to go pause this, go get some snacks. I don't like to eat alone. If you're choosing to watch me eat this alone as you don't eat, it's kind of weird, bro. It's a falafel sandwich my dad just brought back. But bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Anyways. This video, I need a bev. Hold on, I'm gonna pause this and get a bev. Okay, so I did get the bev. Not what I would prefer. I don't like okay, hold up. And then it got some lotion, alright? I just came back from the pool and the sauna, and then a cold plunge. And then I showered, and nigga was ashy, so he had to put on some lotion, some moisturizer. Like I was saying about the soda, not my preferred cup of tea, not my preferred drink, but you can't be eating without a bev, you know what I'm saying? So that's where we at right now. Anyways, so we're gonna open this topic. Loud ass rapper. I was gonna open this topic by kind of branching off of what I talked about yesterday, in the energies at least, not maybe the topic. But I'm extroverted when I feel it's appropriate, or it's an intimate setting where I'm meeting someone through somebody, right? Or it's an occasion where it is expected or justified to be extroverted. And I'm okay with that for the most part. But I used to be really, really comfortable, and I'm still quite comfortable, but I'll get into this. I used to be really comfortable with going up to any stranger and sparking a conversation, and now that stranger has to be interesting to me. I have to see something in them that I'm like, okay, like I have to go talk to them. And when it's like that, I have no problem, and it's like it's not an issue to go up and talk to them. But just trying to make friends like randomly, or talk to people randomly, approach strangers randomly, like that randomness of it used to be a thing when I was younger, and I was in a more social setting, like when I was in school. Like that's when, okay, it was like just approach anyone, like it doesn't matter. Or in like college, in a college environment. But I found myself now wanting to re-hone that skill, so it's not like a skill that I forget, because it's a very useful skill. Also, today was wash day, so that's why the hair looks like that. What do y'all think? Curls popping or not? Anyways, but it looks like a slanted hairline. Hey, is it? Is my hair slanted? Anyways, off the topic. But yeah. So I found myself wanting to rehone that skill, so I can just go up to any random stranger. So today was a scout day. Did not approach anyone, but I went out to the pool. I saw people. I realized that that was something I wanted to work on, to be able to just go up to anybody. Like, to me, it has to be like a specific type of person that I'm like, okay, well, I want to approach them. They look interesting. They look cool. I want to spark a conversation with them. I want to get to know them deeper than just a stranger type of situation. And those people are pretty rare, to be honest. Or maybe I'm not outside enough. Anyways, so that's I guess the topic. Watch me devour this shawarma sandwich first, though. Pickles. Hey. Oh, you can see it. Some pickles in there. I used to be anti-pickle, but they're a delicious topping, I guess you could say, or condiment. That's the word I was looking for. Used to be anti-onions, and it sounds dirty to say, but I thoroughly enjoy onion now. Grilled onions, delicious. Raw chopped onions on things are delicious. Like, this could use some onions right now. Ooh, that sounds so dirty. I used to hate onions. I really did. Literally from when I was a baby until just a few months ago. So for 18 whole years of my life, I absolutely despised onions. Did not touch an onion. There was onions in my food, I would take it out. If I bit into something and it had an onion, I would spit it out like the onion. I hated onions. And I think maybe that played into my anemia or anorexia. I don't know what it's called. Low iron in the blood. Like if I stand up too quick, like I'll start to black out. Like my vision won't be, like it will literally turn black, and I can't see for a while. But I play it off. I don't ever, like, I started recently not playing it off because I realized how dangerous it was, like, actually. But I used to just play it off. Just keep walking. Shit was crazy. It was like walking with your eyes closed. But anyways, yeah, so, because onions have like zinc, which is, I guess, is pretty important for your health. So a few months ago, I was reading up on that, and I was like, well, even if I don't like onions, they're needed for my health. I think, what do you get zinc from other than onions? I mean, you could take supplements, but zinc naturally. 10 best foods that are high in zinc. So number one, meat. Okay. Shellfish. Some like chickpeas, lentils, beans, all contain substantial amount of zinc. Seeds, nuts and peanuts, dairy, eggs, whole grains, some vegetables. Doesn't say which vegetables, but take my word for it. And then number 10, dark chocolate. And I eat almost none of these. Eggs. I be eating eggs, you know what I'm saying? Not too often. Dairy products like cheese, probably. Milk. I haven't drank milk in a while. Nuts and peanuts. I'll eat them like when they're around. If I have like a craving for them, I don't go seek them. Seeds. I don't eat seeds. Chickpeas, lentils, and beans and all that. Like I'll eat it if it's served. Shellfish. I don't eat that. And then meat. Like I eat mink. I eat mink meat, but I don't know. I think I'm still iron deficient. Well, I know I'm iron deficient. Iron from meat. This is a interesting. Oh yeah, it's also why I started eating spinach. Shellfish, high iron. Spinach, high iron. Liver and other organ meats, high iron. Beans, chickpeas, and all that. Red meat, pumpkin seeds, some turkey. I do love me some turkey. Broccoli, tofu. I think it's the name that throws me off. It just sounds like tofu. And then every time I imagine tofu, I have this scene of Beast Boy from Teen Titans Go eating tofu with his feet. I don't know. Tofu is possibly good. I don't believe. I don't believe that there's any like foods that are like absurdly bad. I think you just have to prep it correctly. I think tofu falls into that category. I think broccoli falls into that category. I think most of the things that most people just hate on fall into that category. I just think it needs to be prepped correctly, bro. Dark chocolate, like I could imagine like, look, like I don't eat tofu, right? But I could imagine like frying some tofu or like properly, you know? Or like, I don't know, do something to it. Like maybe, I know it has like a lot of moistness in it. Like maybe, ooh, you know what you could do? I guess I have eaten tofu before. Hold up. Like inorganic chicken, like fake chicken. You can make, yeah, you could do that. You know what I'm saying? I think you like dry it, freeze it, and then fry it. Some shit like that. Fish. I like fish. I don't like seeing the fish. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll still eat it. Like if you serving me like a this type of fish right here. Hold on. Like I'm gonna be gonna be disgusted. I'm gonna be like, but I'll still eat it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be like, dig past the skin, like get to the flesh, get to the meat. Yeah, I mean, fish meat is just delicious. But I would prefer like tuna cuts, like sushi cuts. But yeah, forgot how this started. Oh yeah, because I started liking onions, and I was trying to justify it to myself. Not a single time in this entire. Didn't even mention onions, but I see here in my search history, onion benefits. Here's this website that I opened, apparently. Packed with nutrients. Cool. Heart health. Antioxidants. Help regulate blood sugar. Contain anti-cancer compounds. May boost bone density. Antibacterial properties. May boost digestive health. Easy to add to your diet. I'm sorry. So why the fuck am I eating onions? Cause I'm eating onions and I'm still half passing out. Have I been eating onions for nothing? Hold up. I'm kind of getting pissed off right now. No, I'm not. Alright, do onions. Oh. Anorexia is an eating disorder. I don't have anorexia, buddy. Anemia. Anemia? Wait, hold on. Okay, wait. What is anemia? Pause. Because now we gotta. Anemia is a blood disorder, in which the blood has reduced ability to carry oxygen due to lower than normal number of red blood cells, or reduction in the amount of hemoglobin. The name is, I don't care about where the name is from. Lack of blood. I got plenty of blood, nigga. Hold up. Anemia cause blacking out when standing too fast. What the fuck? Okay. Time out. This nigga don't know what he talking about. Who the fuck told me it was anemia? Where did I get that notion from? Low blood pressure. Just have low blood pressure? What does that even mean? Anemia! Chronic diseases like diarrhea or anemia, overheating, can also result in fainting and lightheadedness. I think that's where I got it from. I don't have diarrhea. It's a chronic situation. It doesn't happen once or twice. Walking in. What's up, Baba?
Sorry.
No, you're good. But anemia. Now we gotta do some more research.
Can you feed? You know how to feed this?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Feed it for me.
Yeah, I got you.
Make it bad.
Nah. Tired.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah, I got you. Anyways, side quest. I don't know what this is, bro. This is the I would say bottom part of not jalabia. I don't know what it's called. But it's something, my nigga. Time to feed it through. So as we do that, I don't know where I got the idea of anemia from, but it's possibly not that. I don't know. Possibly is anemia. Nigga just saying shit. What else was I talking about? I can't concentrate and do this at the same time. Alright, well sit here with me while I figure out how to do this thing. I saw some nigga doing this on TikTok or Reels or some shit. Now I got a question, like, how the fuck was you doing this so patiently? Like, he was just kicking it. Kind of ticking me off. TikTok. This nigga got puns. Wait a minute. Pencil. Use your fucking mind, nigga. Use your fucking mind, nigga. Yeah, there you go. See that? This right here, that's ultra smart right there. I don't know what y'all niggas been doing. This ain't no elementary, nigga. But this ultra smart right here. You grab a pencil, right? Wait a minute. And then you feed the part of the line that you just put in. You feel me? Hold on. Almost there. More concentration. And with a little bit of help from Allah, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, we've gotten it. What the? Wait a minute. We've gotten it onto the other side. There we go. See that right there? Then you pull out the pencil from the other side, and you hold it from here, right? As you adjust the pen. And now look at you. Wonderfully put. You have it from both ends. Wow, Adil. No! There's two halves of it. Okay, well, we got it through the first half. Oh, it's time to do it again then. I have a brighter idea this time, right? Grab the pencil. Tie a knot. Wait a minute. There you go. Grab the pencil. Tie a knot around the pencil. Your boy's a genius. Your boy's a genius. You know what I'm saying? Alhamdulillah. And then you get it up here, I would assume. Yeah. And then you start feeding it into the part. Hey there, buddy, slow down. Alright, well, the knot thing didn't work, but the feeding method that we had previously discussed is still just as efficient. Look at that. In a matter of seconds, something that was taking you your whole life, something that you was getting so stressed over, I just doing so quickly. You know why? Because props to me, nigga. Because I'm just that nigga. Didn't I tell you I'm just forgetful? But now that I've reminded myself, how could I ever forget? Never, nigga. Grab the pen. Anyways. Boom. Boom. And boom. This nigga probably thought this shit was gonna take me forever. Nigga, I'm done. Let me try it on for y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, bastard. Hold up, bastard. I don't know about this lifestyle, but what the fuck? Huh. Pull up in the pants, no radiator. I don't even know what that means, nigga. We back. Alright, well, we're back from the side quest. You know what I'm saying? Let's finish up this goddamn falafel. It sounds like they dissing me. Yo. Alright, we're done drinking the soda. It sounds like they dissing me. Talking about less amount of red blood cells. I could never have that. So it's just not me, nigga. Anyways, I'll be half passing out when I stand up. Not even too fast. Stand up, period. So I don't know what it is, but some sort of doctor, let me know. Okay. I'll finish this. "57 smart questions to ask in a job interview." Questions to ask yourself. 237 deep questions to ask yourself in clarity in life. For clarity in life. Alhamdulillah. Anyways, okay. I think we'll do like just a few, or maybe I'll do all 200. God knows. What are 3 words you would use to describe yourself? Ooh. Okay, wait. Because I've done this before, and I was just about to list those off, and then a different word came to my head. First one, romantic. I'm romantic, not only in relationships, but in the way I view life, I'm a very romantic person. The way I go about my life. The 3 words you use to describe yourself. God fearing. Chaser of knowledge. Those are the words I chose. Romantic, God fearing, or God serving, and chaser of knowledge. Because I don't want to say. Anyways, what's something you wish people knew about you without you having to tell them? Nothing. Oh, I love you. It's a great one. But like that's something you gotta show, not only tell. What are the top 3 values that you live by? What are the top 3 values you live by?
صباحا يوم الجمعة بعد 5 ساعات، يعني هو ممكن بعد 5 ساعات يكونوا في المطار، صح؟
Oh my God. What are the top 3 values you live by? My deen, right? Islam. Self-value, like self-respect. Or respect in general, actually. Respecting people, respecting yourself. I count that into self-respect. Like disrespecting someone else, you're really just disrespecting yourself. But that is respect. So Islam, respect, and that I live by. Interesting. I want to say the money, right? But I don't live by that. So a third value I would live by. What is the value I live by? Oh, intimate relations with people. I only seek intimate relationships. I don't like the superficial, the fake bullshit. I don't do that. I don't play the game. There's a game we often play with each other. I don't do that. I don't play the game. What activities make you lose track of time? This really, really, really fun. So conversations. This falls into the conversation category, even though I'm talking to myself. Running. I love running. I love running. Journaling, making art, any type of artistry or art creation, any type of production. I just get lost in it. There's one in there. There's one in the tub. What is your biggest regret in life so far? I don't regret much. I also don't like to use the word regret. But I regret hurting people. I hate it when that happens, intentionally or unintentionally. Who has had the most influence in shaping you, who you are today? My first thought was the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but it is a culmination of everyone that I've ever met, pretty equally, to be honest. I was very malleable at a young age, very impressionable. I think we're all still pretty impressionable. So I like to adapt and take good characteristics from the people that I meet. Uh, if I see something positive in you, or you have a superpower that I think is cool, then I will mimic that and use it to my own ability and put it in my arsenal and make it unique to me. What do you see beyond your reflection when you look in the mirror? What does that even mean, right? Okay, well, come with me. Let's figure it out. In the mirror behind me. Or I could have just looked in here, but. Okay. Alright. You can wait while I stare into my eyes for a little bit. Well, just got back from staring at the mirror. So what did I see beyond my own reflection when I looked in the mirror? Nothing. A mirror is pretty physical. Uh, I only saw me and my own reflection. If you mean what I see inside myself, past the physical layer, then that would be a different question, um, which I also don't feel like answering. So, yeah, I just saw myself physically. What a handsome young nigga. Alhamdulillah. If you could meet your 5-year-old self, what questions would you ask? Why? Why do you think that way? Why do you think that way? What led you to thinking that way? Because I remember thinking a specific way. I remember at a very young age telling myself that these were memories I wanted to hold on to, and that I thought it was important to value the memories I was making. Even as I don't say this often, I have a memory of when I was a baby. I don't know what age it is, but I just remember being young, not being able to communicate, hearing people communicate around me, understanding maybe not their words, but their intentions and their energies. And I remember thinking to myself that this was something I wanted to remember, and that's something I was going to hold on to because I thought it was of significant importance. So I would ask myself why I think the way I think. I've tried asking younger children, like, why it is they think the way they think, but I don't think that all children have some sort of deeper, or maybe that question scares us. What does success mean to you? Well, success in what? You know, success in the dunya is really getting success in the akhirah. So if you really think about it like that, you know, success would be passing passing this test. Financial success, I would say financial success has levels, but the success I'm looking for is past not worrying about food or shelter over your head, past past looking at the price menu on the prices on a menu or prices when you're buying something. Or past uh, having to worry about like booking planes. I would say it is definitely like complete financial freedom where money shouldn't matter. I would say success to me in the financial aspect is the extremes of both ends, like either being completely broke and not worrying about money because you're completely broke and none of it matters anyways, or being just filthy rich so money doesn't matter. I would prefer being rich to help those around me, but that's financially. Success can mean a lot of things. Success is pretty subjective. Success could be raising your child to be better than you. Success could be starting a family. Success could be a lot. So it just depends on you personally. I don't have one thing that I'm striving for that would gauge my success. I think that as long as I continue to grow and evolve and be a positive impact for those around me, then I am successful. What are you most afraid of and why? Allah and love. Those are the two most powerful things in all of existence. And I firmly believe Allah created us from love, to love, and for love. If that makes any sense to anyone. But those are the two most things that I'm afraid of. And those are the two things that I care for the most as well. So it's kind of like I saw this passage or this example in a book or something where it was like a father scolds his daughter, like just like a toddler or something. She's like, no, don't do that or whatever. And then like she gets scared from the scolding and she runs to him and hugs him. So it's like, does that make sense? It's like, it's the fear, but the love aspect of it, like knowing Allah is the most compassionate, like running towards something that's so powerful like that is the thing that you fear the most, but it's also the thing you love, respect, care for, cherish the most. So love and Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala. How do you handle stress and anxieties? I like being nervous. Nervousness is good. Having stress is good. It's like it helps me do more and achieve more. Like I work the best under pressure. So I don't look to get rid of stress. That said, I think that there's beneficial stress and there's also unnecessary stress. Just stresses that you shouldn't really be worrying about. And those things are often subjective on how you deal with them. It could be stresses from a relationship or stresses from et cetera, et cetera. But if it's from another person, a relationship, just depends whether that stress is worth it or not. Sometimes you can directly tell that person, hey, stop this. Other times, you might have tried that and you have to distance yourself from that person. So it just depends on the source of the stress. How do you define happiness? Happiness is momentary, I would say. I think I look for satisfaction now more than happiness. I'm not ever chasing happiness. It's so frail, and it comes and goes. But being satisfied, whether you're happy or sad, is something that is stable. So I chase satisfaction. I think being satisfied to me is being happy to a degree. I don't have a huge importance on happiness. If you could change one thing about your personality, what would it be and why? Absolutely nothing. Because alhamdulillah, I feel like I'm perfect. And that might be delusional to some people, might be arrogant to others, but that is the mindset that will help me achieve the most in life. So why would I adopt any other mindset? What is one thing that you haven't done that you really want to do? The money, the cash, the income. Are you stupid? How do you handle criticism? Pretty well. It depends on who it's coming from. If I feel like you're someone I trust, someone I value, someone whose opinion I care for, who doesn't have malice intent towards me, who isn't doing it for simple like poking at you, but it's actual criticism, helpful, productive criticism, then great. I listen, I try to adapt. I think it's important. What's one thing that you can't stand in other people? Rudeness or mom in the background. Rudeness or like being like mean for no reason. I don't like that. Like why? Why are you a bully? Can't stand a bully. Just like why? It's so unnecessary to me. How would you describe your relationship with your family? That's something I answered in the premarital questions. Go check it out. What's something you're passionate about but rarely get the chance to talk about? It's an interesting question. I would like more time to think about all of these and answer them maybe in a written form as well. But what is something you're passionate about but rarely get a chance to talk about? People. I'm passionate about people. I rarely get the chance to talk about how much I'm invested or interested in people. Um, yeah. What's the first thing you think of when you wake up? Depends. What was today's first thought? Ooh, well, I wake up pretty often and then I just go back to sleep. But okay, let's, there was a time where, or there is a time where after breakups, the first thing you think about is them. That is like parallel to torture. Like waking up in the morning, and it's like it's the shittiest wake up too, because you'll be asleep and you'll open your eyes and you'll realize like you'll know you're awake, and for a moment, life is life is okay. Boom, they snap into your thought. Like boom, you're thinking of them. Like, because you're so used to either texting them in the morning or whatever the case may be. You thought of them or waking up and seeing them beside you. They're no longer there. Okay. Processes through your head. And you're like, fuck. That can happen for pretty long. Just depends on the person, the circumstance, who you are, etc. But yeah, the first thing I think of in the morning is pretty random. Depends on what I was doing possibly the night before, what I was thinking about the night before, if there was something I need to do that day specifically. It depends. What do you believe? Hold up, pause. Wait. Y'all can watch. Anyways, so what do you believe sets you apart from others? And I have one answer that immediately popped up into my head, but I want to think if there's something else. There's literally nothing else because this is the one true answer that actually sets me apart from competition. My sheer tenacity. That's it. Like, if I put my mind to something, like, I will get it done. I have the willpower of fucking, it's beyond words, beyond anything comparable. I can't tell you the amount of willpower I have because it's undescribable. Less than God, though. That's for a fact. If you had the power to change one thing in the world, what could it be? Oh my goodness. Everything. What? Everything. What is the one thing I would change in the world? corruption, evil. Ooh, is evil corruption? Does corruption stem from evil? Does evil stem from a lack of empathy? I would change. What would I change? One thing. There's so much wrong with us. No, I would change. Hey everyone. So it's Adili from the future. Basically, some copyright music started playing in the background during the duration of this recording. You didn't miss too much. I only answered like 3 questions, 22 through 24. If you had the power to change one thing in the world, what would it be? How do you feel about the idea of getting older? And what is the biggest risk you've ever taken and what did it teach you? Um, 22, I was basically like, I'll add devil fruits to the world and defy the world government. 23, I was basically like, I like it. 24, I don't remember. And oh, look at Baba walking in the background. But yeah, this is gonna be. He just checks the bathroom and walks right out. Very very interesting guy. But yeah, this is essentially me stalling enough time. I did figure out how to use sound effects after this part of the video. So I did use sound effects to somewhat blur out bad words. Uh, Mostly because I thought it would be funny, but I also don't want to cuss. Although I've been cussing this entire video, um, but I'm not gonna go back and edit the entire video and put sound effects over it. So it is literally just for the next 15 seconds after the audio resumes. Um, but yeah, I rant a little bit. I'm a little frustrated trying to figure out what to do. I didn't want this video to be copyrighted. Not right now, but like I'm saying during the video when the audio does resume. So I just nag a little bit, but then I get back into answering the questions. It's pretty interesting overall, I guess. I didn't mind. It's funny. There was like a question afterwards talking about like uh, anger and whatnot. And then I'm like rewatching the video and like it looks like I'm actually angry, which is I don't know, it's funny. But no, I was just a little stressed, a little worried. Um, I hadn't known how I was gonna go about fixing the copyright problem, and um, I don't know, it posed a little bit of an issue, but alhamdulillah, we got it resolved. Thank you for sticking around and listening to, I don't know, this weird voiceover. Not like I have anything specific to talk about. I could have edited it and cut it, but I don't know. I should do that. It's beyond my skills. Um, I'm not proficient in that level yet. I'm still learning this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just figured out how to add these sound effects and how to do this voiceover, and cutting it, and then prepping the voiceover, and then explaining like what happened, uh, and then cutting to a part of the video where I actually start talking about the topic again. Seems like what I should do. Um, but to be honest, nigga, I just don't know how, you know what I'm saying? So, oh, and then I think this is me realizing, no, not yet. I'm still ignorant at this point. Still just talking my ass off. Damn, I look depressed right now. I hope I'm doing okay. Shaking my head. Oh, there it goes. I think I start to realize right now. Okay, bye guys. Please. Oh, okay, well, this song that was just playing in the background, 4 minutes in, I really, really hope, shit, we're gonna get copyrighted. Bruh. Damn it, bro. We're gonna get copyrighted. Bruh, 4 minutes? What do I do? I could try linking it possibly. Maybe that would avoid a copyright strike. Could also hope that they didn't hear it. Damn it. Why couldn't you just keep playing the goddamn jazz hop, copy shop, vibes, jazzy lo-fi, and chill pop mix 1 hour, no copyright music? It could have been a simple life. Motherfucker. If this shit gets copyrighted, I'm pissed off. We were going good. We were doing strong. There's already one video copyrighted out. What scares me or worries me the most about the future? Fuck you, nigga. Do I feel it's important to love or to be loved? I think it's really, really important to love. And maybe that comes from a desire to be loved. But I think it's important to love. What is the one thing I can't imagine living without? Allah. What are things that usually get me all teary-eyed? I'm teary-eyed. Quran. Like really devastating heartbreak type of situation. Like that don't even mean like relationship wise, although it could be, but like you're watching something, you're like, that's messed up, like that's really effed up. Like Sabagodi Archipelago. Someone correct me on the pronunciation, but you know, if you know what that is, you know what that is. But when is the last time I got really angry? What's the real reason behind that anger? Okay, fun fact, fun story. Let's tell a story here. The last time ever I got so angry, and like this was the last time I've ever gotten like angry, truly. It was at myself. It was, I don't know how much of the story I feel like telling, but it was at myself. It was after I had broken a promise to myself, and I felt like I was weak. I was like, I think it was the very beginning of my self. And my self improvement journey. And I just like kept falling back into sin. And I was driving on my way back home, and it started off like just disappointed. I was like, F. And then like I had hit the steering wheel. Then I was like, I was like, what the shit? Like as I was coming to the realization more and more, I started getting angrier and angrier. And I remember just like, I think I was driving. I maybe hit like the dashboard, and I just remember like yelling at myself, like just like absolutely like like the angriest I've ever been. And I go to hit a right at the stop sign I was at, leading onto the way back home. Like from now is just direct route. And my eyes just like I can't even see in front of me at this point. Like just completely watery. And I'm just yelling and I'm like tearing up and like I can't even see in front of me. I know the road. I'm still driving at this point. I'm like trying to see. I'm just like driving and I get home and I get into like a park and I'm in physical pain. I'm in physical pain at this point. Like I'm like grabbing my chest. I'm like looking upwards towards like the roof of the car. I'm like yelling. No one was around. And I remember at that moment turning to Allah and asking for guidance, repenting, like asking for help in the ongoing battle with the devil. That was the angriest I've ever been, and that is the angriest I will ever be. There's absolutely nothing that can top it. That was like a culmination of so many little things and so many losses, and it was the culmination of different like angers just being mashed all in together. I feel like my anger is so limited when it comes to one person or like a person or people or whatever, but when it's towards myself, I was just like it shocked me how angry I was. 30. By the way, we're gonna stop after 33. Uh, what would I do differently if I knew no one was judging? Nothing. The fuck? If you mean like if there was no God, there was no God. Nah. I was gonna say some like outlandish stuff like um that's still for the better of the world, by the way. No. Um Nothing. I live my life like that, like no one's judging. Uh doesn't matter to be honest. What's the one thing I love the most about myself? Only one thing? Shit, like we got a whole list right now. What is the top one? My impact on other people. What does peace of mind mean to me? Interesting. I saw this post not too long ago. It was like how I go to sleep with peace of mind at night, and then it was like a photo of like this cartoon like figure sleeping, and then like visualization into their mind, and it was Allah's with me, and I was like that's a fact. And I liked it. So yeah, the fact that there is Allah, and the fact that Allah is with me. So, what's one principle I stick to no matter what, even if it means taking a hard hit? Instantly, I think about not physically hurting women, but that's such a minor principle to me. Like that's something I would never even think about. Like it doesn't matter what happens. Like that wouldn't even be the possibility. Um, but what's one principle I stick to no matter what, even if it means taking a hard hit? Not embarrassing people in front of other people. Um, like I used to, like there's sometimes you have like some ammunition, right? Some heavy loaded ammunition against this nigga. And you're like, well, if they ever step out of line, like, boom, that shot is being fired. And I guess that makes you feel powerful and all. But I make sure not to use that ammunition. Like, to me, it does not exist. Like if that is the killing shot against you, like I'm making sure like that is never being used. Like you could know I can have, I have it, that's something I know, but I'm making sure not to do that in front of people. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't matter like what you're saying about me or whatever. I'm not gonna expose that about you. Yeah, even if it means I have to take a hard hit. I'm not in a position to embarrass anyone. I don't have the right to embarrass anybody. So, um, I refrain from it. Anyways, those were 33 questions, deep questions to yourself, whatever the fuck. We'll eventually do a part 2 and part 3, possibly a part 4 or 5 or whatever, since I know it's so many questions. Um, Depends on how many parts we do. But thank you for joining me again. Did not expect this to be an hour long video, although, alhamdulillah, can't complain that it is. Thank you all for, I really hope I wasn't covering the mic there. Thank you all for being you. I love you. Take care of yourself. Be selfish in the right ways, and selfless in the right ways. Um, Remind yourself of God often, and bismillah.